Hello, my friends. So today's date, July the 6th, is the reading for this date. If your birth date is July the 6th, this is a reading for you. This is a four-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to keep in balance this year, and is there some kind of outcome, some kind of mile marker, some kind of milepost that you can look at to say, well, that's what this year has been all about. So this is a year for July the 6th, Apocalypsos. Um, so this is a challenge card in a lot of ways because it's about unveiling truths that have been stuck underneath things that are going to blare open and open possibly some kind of old wounds that need to be looked at and open ourselves to look at bald-faced lies and deceptions and little pushbacks that we haven't been willing to face in ourselves. Maybe this is also outside of yourself, and this is what is representative of the world at this time for this year of looking at all the untruths that are being presented, and they're going to open up in big and dramatic ways that need to be reconciled. And the sense of apocalypsos though is that once you open up to these truths, no matter how painful they are, then at least the air is clear and you don't have to hold those truths, painful truths anymore, and you can work toward healing those truths. And it's a powerful time to work toward healing the truths to bring you into greater alignment with your power, and how much power we give away to our lies, how much power we give away to our deceptions, holding them in the boxes, holding them in our mouths in a certain way, holding them in our souls in a certain way, keeping them from others who we love, but we don't feel like they would love us if these things are shown. And you get to work through this kind of stuff. This is a powerful year to work through something that maybe you've hidden for a long time, or maybe you see the world hiding for a long time, and it really punches you in the gut once the truth is revealed, and you don't necessarily know how to hold your own and stay steadfast in your own being. So what's your particular challenge this year? It's the challenge is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in its upright form is the sense of building something, a foundation of joy and pleasure and possibly family, or at least relationships that are on calm waters that allow you to go and back and forth. There's four cups here creating a foundation. And the cups are open, so signifying that they have a lot of beauty and power and potential and pleasure to give, and a willingness to go across the water means you can go back and forth, releasing any kind of pain and trauma and grief you might have held. It's a safe place. It's a powerful place. It's a place of healing. That's your challenge, though, to find and trust that you're in a safe place for you to be healed, for you to be open, for you to be loving, for you to be in a family or in a community or in even within yourself, and feel okay with yourself and feel like there are beautiful possibilities awaiting you, and feeling like there's a foundation that's set to support you. That's your challenge, to feel something along those lines, to trust yourself, to go deep into your emotions, and to trust that there's something that's still beautiful and constant and powerful and supportive of you in this time. So you might, maybe you back up all your emotions into yourself and have a hard time holding them. But apocalypse comes along, and something cracks open, and you have to share. And you have to go deep, and you have to share, and you have to come to a better place in yourself, and you can't hide from that pain any longer. And so, what is the card that can help you? The action you can take is the blue heron. Just came up in yesterday's card reading. So, and the blue heron is one to self reflection, looking into the waters, diving into the waters. Birds are about messages and the way we think about things. Water birds are about coming to balance against our emotions and how we think about things. So a great blue heron is one who dives into the water. They live around ponds. They mate with usually just one other being, and they fly in very small groups of maybe just them and a baby, and they stick to themselves and they listen to themselves, and they're very much the hermit and the crone. So maybe the action of this year is to get off by yourself more, listen to yourself more, dive deeper into your waters of self-reflection and self-exploration. Find those places that you can heal, that you can help, that you can soothe, that you can comfort, away from the distractions and the noise and the cement and the concrete and the pollution of other people's thoughts about how you should be and who you should be and how you should act. It's time for you to come to yourself. It's time for you to feel into yourself. It's time for you to rejoice in yourself, because this is not a time to rejoice, to not rejoice. It's a time to open up to wounds and to heal those wounds with love and compassion and forgiveness and the ability to move on and not let those things be your apocalypse anymore. Not let those things be the thing that you dread and fear coming up anymore. To give yourself some empowerment and go through the healing process of what that means for you and the world. And because this is, the micro and the macro, this is about healing yourself, and what you heal is what the world heals, what you bring out to the world, and you give more energy and more power to the ability to others to do the same kind of healing. So you're doing amazing spiritual work, even though it's so damn painful. But there's a purpose to it, and there's a mission to it, and there's a goal to it, and there's a cleansing to it, and you have to allow yourself to be cleansed, because what comes out of this, I think, is the magician, soul cards, the ability to weave your air again, the ability to connect your future with your soul again, the ability to be grounded and manifest what you need to manifest for the highest and the holiest again, the ability to have some kind of sense of peace and calm and trust in the path again, an ability to connect to the stars and the moon and the spirit and the grace of God, Goddess, all that is, whatever that means to you. It's the ability to become the magician once more. And once those places of pain that are lodged inside of us, that become controlling factors in our world and our universe, and that keep us from being magical, because we don't, if we're magical, we're seen. And if we're seen, then our pain can be seen as what we fear. And so sometimes we step away from being magical because we're afraid of showing our pain. And we're afraid of showing what we might have done that we judge harshly. But that rules us then. And we never become the magician that we truly want to be unless the pain cracks open and shows us a path forward in the light. Ahom Atakwiyas, blessed journey.